Galatasaray Televizyonu'ndan herkese merhaba sevgili seyirciler. Bugünkü konuğum 7'den 77'ye herkesin kalbinde tat kurmuş çok özel bir oyuncumuz var. Tabii ki de Fernando Muslera var yanımda sevgili seyirciler. Bugün sadece ve sadece taraftarlarımızdan, sizden gelen soruları kendisine aktaracağım. Nacizane İspanyolca soracağım, İngilizce konuşacağız ve tabii ki de 12 yıl burada geçirdiği için de Türkçe birkaç cümle kendisinden alacağım sevgili seyirciler. Şimdi lafı daha fazla uzatmak istemiyorum ve kendisine hoş geldin deyip röportajımıza geçelim derim. Hola Nando, bienvenida y gracias por ser nuestro invitado. Así que comenzamos.
Teşekkür ederim. Hoş bulduk.
Welcome Nando. I'm so appreciated that you let us do this interview. I know that you got a very intense schedule at the moment, so I'm appreciated. I'm glad to have you. I'm going to ask you all the questions going to be from all fans, from all taraftar.
Great.
My first question, if you go back the day you signed for Galatasaray, August 2011, have you ever imagined that you're going to stay long years, many years in Turkey?
Well, no, for sure not. When you first sign for Galatasaray in this case, or any club, you just have your day signature and the expired date. So I never expect to be longer, almost 10, 11 years now. And I'm really so proud and so happy to be here in a huge family of Galatasaray.
So you know that Galatasaray has a traditional of successful foreign goalkeepers. For example, Simovic, Tafera, Mondragon, and you. What would you say?
Well, this is also make me feel so proud because being in the huge story of Galatasaray, not only in goalkeepers and the names you said, most of them I met, most of them I saw them play, and really being in the, let's say, same line, it's made me feel really proud of the hard work I did during this time.
So you won 14 cups in 11 seasons, you know, at Galatasaray, and this is almost more than a museum club has, you know that. So no doubt, it is a great honor.
Yeah, if you look, if you go to the archives, I think you can find my first interview in Florida, and I say it. I came to Turkey, I came to Galatasaray to win titles. It's what I wanted, it's what I am playing for. Really, I'm so happy, and of course I thank all the teammates and coaches I had, you know, all this time. But it's what I did. Is I am really happy, and I want to continue until the end of my career.
Türkiye Kupası Galatasaray'ın. Tarih yazar, tarihine Galatasaray. Haydi bastır, haydi bastır, haydi bastır Galatasaray. Haydi bastır. Kaptan Selçuk İnan'ın ellerinde yükseliyor. Türk Galatasaray'ın günü. Galatasaray Kupa koleksiyonuna bir halka daha ekliyor. Türksel Süper Kupa.
Şampiyon Galatasaray. 2017-2018 sezonu şampiyonu Galatasaray. Galatasaray'ın 21. Süper Lig şampiyonluğu.
Okay, so if we go back to your childhood, who wants you to be a goalkeeper? Your dad, your family, your coach? When
No.
you started?
No one's actually, no one's. Even me, I didn't like. I was until 11 years old. I was a player. You know, when you're young, you only want to run behind the ball and hit it as long as you can.
Yes.
And but one day, the keeper didn't come to the training or game day. I don't remember. And the coach told me, Nando, you are the tallest one. Would you like to go? And I say, no, I don't like to be in the goal. I don't like to receive any goal. That I was crying when I received a goal, so made me feel so bad. And then they convinced me by playing half time on the goal and half time on the pitch. So that's why and then, you know, when you start to meet people and know a lot of guys who talk to you about the goalkeeping, then you become into, and of course when you start to be selected for the national teams or everything, then you take it serious.
Wow, it's cool. Then I'm going to ask you who you inspired when you start at the beginning of the goalkeeper.
Well, I have two goalkeepers, and then I can say three because
Yeah.
the one of them I met here. But first is Fabian Carini, he's a Uruguayan national team goalkeeper. Of course, in my childhood, he was the one for my country. The second one is Oscar Córdoba. He used to play in Besiktas here, but when he was in Boca Juniors in Argentina, it was the time that he made me feel so good, seeing him on the goal, and made me feel like I want to be like him, you know. And of course, the third one, I saw him play not too much, but when I met him here in Galatasaray, Tafarel, I know he's a legend for Brazil.
Yes.
He's a legend for this club, and it was also a pleasure to meet him. Yes, to meet him.
What about Tafarel? How was the feeling working with him?
Working with him was amazing, amazing in every sense. In every sense, he's a really, first of all, really good man, human, family member. You know, he's a really good father, and I met that kind of person. Then, of course, when we went to the pitch and he started to show with me what he learned through his whole career, it was amazing. But the most important thing about Tafo is his way of being. You know, every morning you come here, maybe you are tired, you're injured, or you don't want to train, and you know, with his attitude, with his, you know, I don't know how people can be all day happy. Okay, Tafo it was, and he pushed me, and he pushed all the goalkeepers to enjoy the training. You know, and I think this was the main part of him. Of course, he's a legend in football, no?
Yes,
He
yes.
had won a World Cup, so this is mean a lot for a football player.
So I'm going to ask you in Spanish.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I will answer back in Spanish as well. So,
All right. ¿Puedes nombrar el mejor 11 que hayas jugado en el Galatasaray?
difícil.
Difícil.
It's really difficult.
Ever.
Nah,
Ever
it's
in 12 seasons.
impossible.
Naked.
Impossible, because
You
I
will.
will be unfair with some
No,
teammates.
no,
Yeah, then I
no.
will receive the call. I will receive the calls for the ones I will let him
Mister,
outside.
let me know.
I cannot.
Let
I
me
cannot.
know.
No, I cannot.
Yes,
It's
yes, you
impossible. Impossible.
Right.
I think I met the best players I had played before. I will be not fair if I let some of them outside. You know, I think it's really hard to do it, because I will put also Tafarel on the goal. You know, and I will be angry with myself.
All right. I'm not going to push you.
No.
Okay, undoubtedly, you know, there are ups and downs in your 12 years. And what was the most difficult time in your life?
Well, I think when I got injured from my leg, if we talk about personal, I think 2020, 14 June 2020, it was the worst day of my life. And then it's coming suddenly, you know, I lost my mom in the same year. So I think this period, it was the one that I want to forget as soon as possible. And but when we talk about Galatasaray, for sure this season, I never been during these 11 years in this position in the ranking. I never saw Galatasaray suffering like this, so I hope they will solve it soon, and everything from soon as possible we can get it from the next season.
You know, unfortunate injuries last 2 seasons, and you have come back stronger. Ever then, what was your motivation? How have you provided your motivation to come back so much stronger than ever?
First of all, I will always say it, and I said before, I say thank you to Dr. Jenner, to all the staff who were carrying me, to Fadel Oja, who was every single minute behind of me. He went to Serbia, to, I don't know, Macedonia, I don't know from where, to find out how to train with me with the broken leg. And this was really a part of my motivation. My family, for sure, they were behind of me always. And I think also my competitive spirit, like to
Yes,
show,
we know that.
to show like even I have some problems, I will be always the same, and I want to come back stronger. I want to be there, and I want to show you that I'm still powerful. And of course, it's get the time to get 100%. I think from my last injury, I'm not still 100%, and but I'm working so hard every day, and I think this is the ball that I can, you know, include all the
Yes.
person who helped me during this bad period.
So we go back to your first season, to Manisaspor game, away game. You remember you took the penalty and you took the penalty through to goal. What was the feeling? Describe
Amazing.
me the moment.
It's an unforgettable day, for sure, because then I knew the story why, but fans started to call me, and I was like, I am not in charge of penalties, so I'm not going, what I'm going to do there? And they were going on and shouting on my name, and suddenly I look at the coach, Fatih Terim, Fatih Ojan, he looked at me and he said, go.
Go.
But I didn't know why, the reason. Okay, I scored the goal, everything fine. And after the game, we find out that it was the only one who didn't score during the whole season.
Yes.
So
Incredible.
Turkey is incredible. Turkey
Yes.
is incredible.
Yes.
They find out every single details, and
Yes.
it was amazing for sure.
It was outstanding. It was not amazing, it was outstanding, really.
Exactly, yeah.
So
And I remember that I took the hat trick of Selçuk. He
Yes.
still until last year he was talking to me about it and saying you killed my hat trick those days.
Muslera geliyor. Muslera. Muslera. Fernando Muslera. Golün adı Muslera. Manisa'da ağları sarsan Muslera.
I think this is rare time, you know, as a goalkeeper, make it penalty and throw it and make a goal. Is it, you know, in the world?
Yeah, I mean there are players, there are keepers who
Some.
are used to shoot free kicks or penalties or something. There is
But
for
not
sure,
too much. It's rare.
but not too much,
Yes.
of course. But yeah, it was for me it was amazing because I love it, and
You like it?
I like it. I like it. Of course, I like to take the risks. You know, I like too much, and it was an amazing feel because it was my first goal and my only
Yeah.
one goal.
And how do you feel in penalties, Muslera? You know, penalties or free kicks are much more harder. Would you like to choose it?
No, I mean penalties are more difficult because it's a 1 against 1, and you are not in his mind. He have the control of the decision where
Yeah.
he's going to shoot. So, but I feel relaxed because I always say that keepers has nothing to lose in penalty. If he hit it and score, it will be really good shoot. But if we save it, if we have this chance, it will be our moment. So you enjoy it more. So no, I feel more relaxed, of course, in penalties.
So check your 11 or 12 season. What was your best and worst moments?
Best day is when we won the 3 cups, 2015. So I think this was the best year for all of us, for me included, because I got many awards personally. So this was the best, and the worst one, I will go really close, this one. So I can say 2020 until now, and I hope it will end as soon as possible.
So you're now 35 or 36, I guess?
35, don't rush, don't rush, 35.
Right, no. So let me know your plans for the following years. What would you like to do? You would like to do as a goalkeeper, or no, Denise, I pass it, I'm going to be a trainer, or would you like to stay in Turkey as a trainer?
Well, I still don't have any serious plan. For sure, when I finish football, I would like to have some free days. You know, it was really hard with the national team, with Galatasaray, lot of flights, long one,
Yes.
and this make you tired, you know. But thanks to God, I had lived a lot of moments that I will never forget. I don't know, my plans are for a short period, you know, for the future, we never know.
In like 12 years, maybe you would like to stay in Turkey. You know,
Yeah,
the
why
fans,
not?
Taraftar, they love you so
Yes,
much and
why
they want
not?
to see you.
Why not? Why not? You know, we have all my families in Uruguay, my friends, everybody's there. So, but of course, it's a country that love me. I love them. My 2 kids was born here. Turkey give me everything, and I am so happy here. So let's see what's going on in the future.
All right, and the last and the best question. What would you like to say about our Taraftar, our fans?
Bizim taraftar. I always say it.
Take it easy. Please speak in Turkish.
Impossible.
No.
No.
I know. You can speak Turkish. Come on,
I only can say
say something in Turkish. They all wait you know.
bizim 12. oyuncu. I always say.
No,
They
say
are,
something in Turkish, please, to Taraftar.
But it's really hard, you know, it's really difficult. I can understand. Whenever you speak, 75% I understand, but to speak Turkish,
Come on.
it's really hard.
Try your best.
I can play, you know, I can make some jokes, but my grammatic for sure will be horrible. Are amazing, you know. I think in the 3 or 4 games before, I thanks to them, because even in the bad situation, they came to the stadium, they
Yes.
support, they are behind of us, and not every club has this kind of fans. I am so happy for for them to be with us in every moment, not only when everything is going good, but when the things are going wrong, you have the support of them. And of course, not only me, but many big players who play in Arena, they said that Galatasaray fans are really amazing. They show it. So I would like to thank them every time, and for the support, for being there behind of us. We have many new players who never been in 60,000
Yes.
60,000 crazy fans
Yes,
people, you know,
crazy
because it's
fans,
not
yeah.
only to be a fan of Galatasaray.
Yes.
They really feel it from inside, and they make you feel it. So they are the, I say it always, our number 12 player.
To Nelson too, so my question is not for this season, just think about like 12th season. Who is the most aggressive player in your term, in your 12th season you ever seen?
Felipe Melo.
And who was the funniest guy?
Oh, funny
You ever
is
seen?
a lot. Colin Kasim, Marcao, many. Albert Riera, Sabri, Engin Baitar, Hakan Balta. Yeah, you don't know what is him inside of the dressing room. People change.
Who was the calmest person?
Elmander, Selçuk, Ufalushi.
And who was the serious guy? I know you are serious.
After me, yeah, I cannot say my name. The serious one. Now, I would like to say one recently, one really serious and hard worker is Omar.
Who is the shyest person?
I don't know, I cannot say one, because whenever I remember one, you know, it's a young one. So because the young, I mean the groups, all of the players I play with, they make them feel so comfort. So now I can tell you, Kerem is really young. Not shy, but really young. But he's our star, so he's working hard. We make him feel good. So now young players, they don't come anymore like before. Really shy. I cannot say one. I will say that I saw him right now, Ozan Kabak.
And who is so talkative, so talks too much?
Patrick, Nelson is one of them. Those times Schneider.
Who eats so much?
I will say one of my partners, Ismail Chipe. I would like to eat like him and have his power and body because he's amazing.
Except you, who is the most hard worker person? I know that you're a very hard worker person, but except you.
From those times, I will say Ufalushi, Selçuk, Burak Yilmaz, Omar, Marcao, Nelson, Omer Bayram, Kerem is working so hard, Emre Kılınç.
Can you name me who is the laziest guy?
I have one, and
Yes.
Nelson say it already.
Alright.
Pur Halil, he is the one. Khalil is the lazy one.
Who is always on time?
Babel, Omar, Patrick, they are the guys who I first see. Even they come sometime before than me. I saw even now Omar is doing something inside. These are the guys who come early.
I'm asking you quick questions. Are you ready? ¿Estás listo?
Let's see.
Morning training, afternoon training.
Morning,
Staying at home, going outside.
home.
Action movies, scary movies.
No funny movies.
Champions League or Copa America.
Both. Can I?
Yes.
Okay, both of them.
Summertime holiday, wintertime holiday.
Summertime.
Rice or potato.
Potato.
Twitter or Instagram.
Instagram.
Ronaldo or Messi.
Messi.
Buenos Aires or Istanbul.
Istanbul.
Old fashion, new fashion.
In between.
Fast food or homemade food.
No, homemade.
Sleeping or waking up early.
Waking up early.
3 defender or 4 defender.
I'm all styles of 4 defenders.
South America or Europe.
South America.
Espresso or latte.
Espresso.
Steak or chicken.
No, stick.
Steak. Man-to-man defense or area defense.
Oh! I like to give responsibility, so man to man.
Schmeichel or Oliver Kahn.
Wow.
Yes, choose it. Choose it.
They are the same period, so I will say Tafarel.
I know. That's why I chose it. You know, that's why I say it. I know you're gonna choose Tafarel, but Schmeichel
Okay.
or Oliver Kahn.
Schmeichel.
A hard question. All right, Nando.
Let's see.
Don't push yourself. so
Okay.
much. Yellow or reds?
Red.
last part, I give you some words and you're gonna say what you feel about that, okay? Buenos Aires,
It's the bird city.
Uruguay,
Life.
Istanbul,
Ooh, life.
your green jersey,
Unique.
World Cup,
Dream.
Champions League,
Another dream.
national team,
Dream come true.
Instagram,
Social media.
happiness,
The best.
nervous,
Before the game,
derbies,
amazing feelings.
penalties,
Relax.
free kicks,
Doesn't count.
baklava,
This is my word. Oof.
alright, kebab,
Doner is one.
home,
My place to be.
taraftar,
Number 12 player.
Galatasaray.
My home. My home. My home.
Well done.
Everything is good.
There are some questions. You pick and you read and you answer.
Okay. I have to say something about it. I forget where I am. I went to Sultanahmet. Wow, no,
Pick
I
one.
cannot,
Come-
I
okay.
cannot say. MCD Galatasaray Marche hangisidir? Marche? You should ask my wife.
Yes.
Geliyor, bir tane daha geliyor.
Evet.
This is also a hard one. So I think I have the rights now. Hard, eh? I got you. En sevdiği yemek hangisi? I forget the name now. No, I was bad. Türkçeyi ne zaman öğrendin? Kesbut. Taraftar sordu, ben cevaplıyorum. Escriben sus fans. Yes, sometimes. Not every time. Sometimes I read it. Most of all when it's good comments.
All right.
Go.
Yes, go.
Impossible to read in Turkish, eh?
Oğlu Kalişa Galatasaray'da ne zaman izleriz?
Well, I have to say something about it. He likes cars. He's driving with a 3 years old, 4 years old. He started to drive cars, and he have a really good talent. So I think he's not going to be a football player.
You're gonna be baby driver.
Yeah. ¿Cómo se motiva para los partidos?
Maçlara kendini nasıl motive ediyorsun?
I listen music. I try to do the same things always, and this is my motivation. ¿Puedes contarme tus temas más olvidables fuera de casa? Fuera de
En
casa.
unutamadığın deplasman hikayesini anlatır mısın?
If it's a good one, I think here, and I know why they asked me this, because it was when I just came to Turkey, I went to Sultanahmet and I did a joke to a guy. So I think this question is coming from there, you know? It's make people so happy. So I think I will say this one.
Muslera?
Muslera?
Ya.
Yok.
Muslera?
Evet.
Futbol?
Evet.
Galatasaray?
Evet.
Hayda. You? Yes.
No.
Muslera. Muslera. Ya. Ya foto çekelim gel.
Hadi.
Nerede bizim arkadaş?
Ya. Máquina.
Tomorrow. Se llama con el peluquero este. Chacha, Arana.
Yes.
Ya.
Okay.
Ando.
Ah, ok. ¿Cuál fue el partido fuera de casa más difícil?
Galatasaray kariyerinde en zorlandığı deplasman maçı hangisiydi?
And I think Real Madrid. Real Madrid away, so it was the hardest. Si pudieras traer de vuelta a un antiguo compañero,
Eski bir takım arkadaşını geri getirebilsen bu kim olurdu?
oh,
Çok güzel soru.
yes, çok zor bir.
Çok
Çok
güzel.
zor bir soru. Wow, no,
Pick
I cannot,
one, come-
I
okay.
cannot say it.
Say three.
Say three,
least
okay.
three. Tane
But I will not be fair. I will not be fair. I will say Burak, Snyder,
Snyder.
Melo. ¿Cuáles son las similitudes y diferencias entre Uruguay?
Uruguay ile Türkiye arasındaki benzerlikler ve farklılıklar nelerdir?
Culturally, we are so different, but I think the passion of football we have, both country, is amazing. This is full in Turkish.
Read it.
Impossible. Takımda en iyi kimle anlaşıyor? Takımda en iyi kimle anlaşıyor? Semih Kaya. Los tres secretos del éxito.
Başarının 3 sırrı nedir?
Hard work for sure is one. Talent and dedication. ¿Qué te hace tan trabajador y cariñoso?
Seni bu kadar çalışkan ve özenli yapan şey nedir?
Well, hard worker because I have as I told you, I have a soul competitive. I want to win and compete all the time. So that's why I am hard worker. For the rest, I think you should ask my wife. Si tiene otro hijo,
Bir çocuğun daha olursa Türkçe isim verir misin?
geliyor, bir tane daha geliyor.
Evet.
Ama isim Türk yok.
Türk yok. Belki
He's not
göbek adı.
Turk.
Göbek adı. Middle name.
Middle name, yeah. In Turkish. Galatasaray önünde oynadığı en iyi stoper ikilisi. Okay, I know. The best two central defender, stoppers. This is also a hard one. I would say Semi and Ufalushi because it was my first season in Galatasaray and I had won everything with them, so I will name them.
All right.
¿Alguna vez has pensado en convertirte en ciudadano turco?
Yıllardır
Nice
Türkiye'de
question.
yaşasın, Türk vatandaşı olmayı hiç düşündün mü?
Why not?
Why not?
11 years.
11
11 years here, so I think I have the rights now to do it. Yeah, why not?
Yes, why not?
¿Cuál es tu comportamiento menos favorito?
Karşı taraftan görmeyi en sevmediği davranış nedir? Ha.
Inside the pitch.
Also, you know, the behavior that you don't like it at the pitch or outside the pitch.
I would like to say, you know, when the fans are throwing things to the... I hate these things. I really,
Yes.
something that I cannot accept
Yes.
because we as a player, we have a lot of protocols to respect.
Yes.
We cannot even celebrate some goals or something because they take in offensively. I don't like when our fans or the fans or another team, they throw things to players because it can hurt. And everybody needs to think that we are, before to be a football player, we are person, we are humans like them. We are every day going to the supermarket like you go. So it's have to be careful this. Si te reemplazaran Altay, Ersin o Uğurcan, ¿cuál dirías? This is also a nice question.
Altay, Ersin veya Uğurcan'ın senin yerine geçmesi söz konusu olsaydı hangisini söylerdin?
It's a really hard question because
Yeah.
three of them are really good,
Yeah.
really good goalkeepers. Because it's hard to pick one because I
Biggest.
think three of them are in a really huge and very big moment. Three of them are keeper of national team,
Yes.
and this also makes me so happy. But let's go on the ranking. I will choose Uğurcan because he's champion with Trabzonspor. Ok, ¿cómo te sientes en los derbis, especialmente partido con Fenerbahçe? ¿Qué te gustaría?
Derbilerde ve özellikle Fenerbahçe maçlarında neler hissediyor? Yaşadığı atmosferle ilgili neler söyler? Yes.
Derbis are amazing. When you play at home or away, they make you feel everything. Afraid, motivated,
Yes.
all the feelings that a football player can have,
Yes.
you get it into the derbis game. And doesn't matter the result, believe me, as a person, as a human, as a football player, sometimes and with the years, I learned that not everything is a result. It's what you are living. And when you are at home with our fans or away with the Fenerbahçe in this case, it's amazing. It's amazing ambience. It's a football passion and you get it inside. ¿Qué tipo de estudiante eras?
Nasıl bir öğrenciydin? Derslerine
No
çalışır
good
mıydın?
one. Not the good one. Not the good one. No, I was bad. I
You
really bad.
escape always from the school or?
The last, when I started to be like studying football and everything, yes, I prefer to go and watch the trainings of the first goalkeeper,
Aha.
and I escaped the school and I went to the club. Yes, many of the time I escaped from the school to go and watch the goalkeepers training,
Yeah.
first division. So,
Alright. It's
¿qué es bu?
yes.
¿Qué significa el concepto familia?
Kendisi için aile kavramı ne ifade ediyor?
Well, for me it's everything. It's everything because for my childhood we are always being close to my grandfathers, with my uncles. We were always together in celebration days or doesn't matter. When I came back from Lazio or Turkey to Uruguay, always together as a family. So I grew up in this. So for me it's everything. Türkçeyi ne zaman öğrendin? Birkaç kelime konuşabilir misin? I think, for what I understand, ben %75 anlıyor, %5 konuşuyor.
Hayır,
%5.
Hayır, çok güzel.
Çok kötü.
Benden daha iyi
Benim
konuşuyorsun.
Benim Türkçe çok kötü. Çok kötü.
Benden daha iyi konuşuyorsun.
Next one.
Gördüm. Gördüm. Süper Lig kariyerinde attığı en güzel çalım hangisiydi?
Çalım.
Çalım.
Okay. I will say Eto'o against Antalyaspor in the midfield. This one's the best because I was in a wrong place. You know, I was in the wrong place. ¿Qué fue lo que más le asustó en su carrera futbolística? ¿Qué evento fue?
Futbol kariyerinde seni en korkutan şey neydi? Hangi olaydı?
When I broke my leg.
Oh.
Because you never know what's going on. Even you have the best doctor, but you never know how you will be back. So this scared me a lot. ¿Qué le diría a Muslera de 18 años? This is hard.
Let me know.
These questions are really hard.
Oh!
Smart and hard one.
Taraftar çok güzel bir soru sormuş. Kerime sormuş. Karşısında şu an 18 yaşındaki Muslera otursa ne söylerdi?
I'm going to say, keep working hard because a beautiful country is waiting for you.
Yes.
Bunlar Türkçe. En çok kullandığı Türkçe kelime hangisidir? Maşallah. Maşallah.
Maşallah.
İnşallah and maşallah. I
Maşallah.
always say it.
Yes, you always say. Türkiye'deki ünlülerden arkadaş oldukları, görüştükleri var mı? Nando.
If they are going to be actor or actress, no.
No?
But I have football players, so they are also famous. Burak and Selçuk and Sabri and.
But I think they're asking
they're-
for celebrities.
No, it's an actor. No,
Actress
no, I don't
or
have.
actor,
I don't have.
Yes. Onu en çok zorlayan futbolcu kimdi? Da da da dan.
Thanks to God, he played with us later. Burak Yılmaz. Burak Yılmaz. ¿Cómo es tu relación con el tráfico en Estambul, aunque llevas 10 años aquí?
İstanbul'daki trafikle aran nasıl? 10 yıldır burada olmana rağmen alışabildin mi?
I get so used to that when I go to my country in Uruguay,
Yes.
I want to do the same things and I forget that where I am. I forget where I am. This one, un entrenador portero después de que termine el Galatasaray.
Galatasaray'da görevi bittikten sonra kendisini kaleci antrenör olarak görebilir miyiz? Görebilir miyiz?
Bilmiyorum.
Görebilir miyiz?
Bilmiyorum.
Nasıl bilmiyorum?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to be goalkeeper coach or
Yes,
or
something-
coach or director or I don't know.
You have more years as a goalkeeper.
Exactly. I respect and I love the goalkeeper coach, but I don't know what I want it to be
Alright.
right now.
All right. You have many years
Yeah.
as a goalkeeper.
En sevdiği Galatasaray marşı hangisidir?
Aha.
Marşı? Hard. I got you. Song.
Yes.
The first one, when we start the games, because it make you feel like the adrenaline, like 1, 2, 3, Chimomo.
Have you met Patricia?
I met her in 2010, in those time with Facebook, and then I went to national team and everything. We separated a little bit, and 3 years later we find out when I came to. I was in Austria with Galatasaray, and we start talking by WhatsApp, like, "Hey, how are you?" And then we come back together, and of course, in those time, you have to go back and go to her house.
Yes.
I took my car.
Wow.
4 hours and ask to the father if we can have a relationship.
Now you have a very beautiful three children. Three
Yes,
babies.
exactly.
Yes.
Maşallah.
Maşallah.
Çocuğunun adı ne olacak?
Evet, the third baby. What's going to be the name?
I will respect Patricia. I will just say D. Uğurlu rakamı kaçtır?
Uğurlu rakamın kaç?
1.
One.
When I came here, I chose 25 because it was my age, but because the number 1 I could have it, so I couldn't take it. But soon that he left, I took it. Don't say it.
All right.
¿Qué otra profesión?
Kaleciliğe kaç yaşında başladı? İlk maçını hatırlıyor mu?
Professional goalkeeper. I played my first game against Peñarol, Augustos,
Ağustos.
2004. It was my first game. But as a goalkeeper, I started 11 years old. Okay, it's not the fair one.
Yani söylemiyor. Zorluyorum söylemiyor. Ne yapayım ya? Ben ne yapayım sevgili
İlk
seyirciler?
11.
Galatasaray'da oynamakta en keyif aldı. İlk 11'i sorularımda da sordum. 12 sezon boyunca sordum.
All of them.
Yapmıyor, all of them deyip duruyor. Bari ilk 11 Türk say. Türkiye'de en garip olduğu ve şaşırdığı durum, olay var mı?
Yes, some things that you have some traditional movements or way of talking.
Yes.
It sounds weird sometimes, what you're doing,
İlk geldiği sezonda Kadıköy'de kupa kaldırmak neler hissetti?
Very, very happy. It's something like you never get it easily, and how it's become because of the super final they created those times. How it was, amazing feeling, the celebration with the lights off, You know, all the ambience we created in Kadıköy, it was unforgettable day.
Galatasaray'da yaşadığı en heyecanlı ve en özel an neydi?
I'm going to say one more. My signature day, my first signature day in 2011. ¿Quién quería que jugaras al fútbol?
Futbola başlamanı ailende kim istedi? Nobody. You
Nobody,
already- Yes.
nobody, actually nobody. Me, Destiny and me, because I was in love with football. My childhood, I watched a lot of cartoons of football, everything with a ball. So
Didn't want to be a goalkeeper. What would you like to be? In the middle? In
Striker.
A striker.
strike,
Okay.
strike.
Let it go, Musa. You are very good at goalkeeper.
Türk yemeklerinden en sevdiği yemek hangisi? I forget the name now. Iskender. Iskender for me. And I'm going to say it. I miss Bursaspor right now. I miss Bursaspor.
Galatasaray'ın hayatındaki yeri nedir?
For sure, an important one. Let's say top 3, because it's made me grow as a person, as a football player, as a father. So a really important place.
Evimizde Galatasaray taraftarının en iyi destek verdiği, en unutamadığı maçı sorsak hangi maçı söylerdi?
It's difficult to choose. I cannot choose one, because I have now in my head I have many moments that fans, you know, pushing hard and make them feel themselves. So all of them, I would say.
Oh,
All of
right,
them. Even
yes.
we lost, all
All
of them.
of them.
All of them.
You like it? Futbol Manager, PES, FIFA gibi oyunlar oynuyor musun? Oynadığında kendi performansını nasıl değerlendiriyorsun?
No, I
Yeah.
don't play. No,
All
no,
right.
I don't play.
All
I don't play. Before, when I was like 24, 25 years, yes, but then I quit. Carrera en Galatasaray.
Senin için Galatasaray kariyerinde en güzel sezon?
I would say the first.
First
I would say the first, because I just came new. I didn't know. They spoke a lot of things about me, and we became champions. So
Yes,
I would say the first.
Yes.
Look,
And the last question. Son soru sevgili seyirciler. Galatasaray'da keşke, belki dediği anlar var mı?
I have, but it's difficult to answer this question.
Yes.
Because I'm used to use these words sometimes in the dressing room. So whenever I joke with the players, I tell them, Inshallah, you know, we are going, or these kind of things. But yes, I'm using it.
The last question. They always wanted me to ask you, what about the green jersey? Just for you?
No,
happens?
no. This is from the sponsor.
Yes.
We have. They made it.
And you keep it?
We keep it because they give it. I mean, it's not my decision to take the green T-shirts. This is about the brand. They choose it because it's for, I think, for all the keepers with the same brand. It's the same color. I can see, for example, Liverpool keeper is using the same, and many others. Barcelona, they have the same, just different logo, but the T-shirt is the same. The thing is, Galatasaray from 2011, always the same. Maybe because of this, people remind.
Look, when we serve the green jersey, again, you know, we remind of you, Muslera. Muslera is a green jersey. I think it brings you luck.
Yes, green for us is hope.
Yes.
It's a good T-shirt.
Peace,
It's a good
hope,
T-shirt to
yeah,
wear.
everything. So Nando, I'm so again appreciated that you let us do this interview. I'm so glad to have you. You are so special for us, for Galatasaray, for Taraftar, and so thank you.
No problem. It's my pleasure, I said before. So whenever you want, and her zaman her yerde, en büyük.